Welcome to HelloData. We're going to be going through a high-level demo of how to generate a rent survey, how to add a new development, filtering reports from the dashboard, global filters on a report, and exporting. When you enter the platform, you'll see a dashboard with your properties. To add a property, click New Report in the upper right-hand corner. Then just enter the property name or address here and select your property from the drop-down. This will pull up a high-level summary of the property with data including year built, number of units, and average rents by bed count. To identify the recommended comps for your property, click the Suggest Comps button in the right. The most relevant comps will be shown in order of similarity. You can remove a comp by clicking on the trash icon to the right or remove comps from the map view. Select a comp and scroll within the description to use the delete button. Or you can add a comp by typing the property name or address in the rent comps field here. You can also apply settings if you want to constrain the map recommendations. In the value add setting, because we use the computer vision model, you can search for comps that are the next level up in terms of condition and quality to see where you can push rents to. We aim for rent premiums of $150 to $200, and that's how we calibrate the computer vision model. You can also enable emails, which will send you all of the rent and availability updates for these comps on a weekly basis. You can add your own email, or you can add someone else's email or a third party, and they'll have access to that report. Once you have the comps that you want, click Generate Report in the lower right. If you have a new development, it'll be a similar process flow for comps, but we'll go back to New Report and we'll select New Development in the search field. You can begin by typing in an address, the property name, number of units, year built, number of stories, and the overall quality. Since this will be a new development, I'm going to go ahead and select 9 since it'll be fairly new in the market. We will recommend the most prevalent unit mix in the market to give you a starting point, and we have recommended amenities as well, but you can go ahead and use the recommendations if you want something quick, or I've seen people breeze through this section and they can create their own unit mix here. Just keep in mind this will be a conservative model for pricing. It'll show you where these units should be priced if it existed today. It doesn't go several years out, and it will only account for it existing in the market today. Then we can go ahead and scroll to the bottom and click on Create Property, and then that has added your new development. So same process flow as what we did before for the comps. We'll just go ahead and click on Suggest Comps, and that'll populate the most relevant comps for that area. And our final step is just to go to the upper right-hand corner and click on Generate Report, and that'll go ahead and save our report to the dashboard. At the top of the report, we have global filters, and these will apply to everything in the page. We can go ahead and select which properties are displayed, the unit types. This will allow me to view the different beds and baths. We do have an only shortcut, so if you want to look at 2 bedrooms and 2 baths, you can select only and it'll remove all other unit types. Then I can view my 2 bedroom and 2 bath relative to the average of the comp set. One of the things that makes us unique is we track pricing daily. We track about 3 million properties and about 25 million units in total. We do this in order to capture the last price in the market. So if we go up to the listing status filter, you'll see active and closed listings. People can ask for whatever prices that they want, but the last price on the market is the best indicator of what price will show up on their rent roll. So as you toggle between the two, you'll notice the difference between where the unit started out in the market and where they actually ended up. The amenities filter, we get straight from the property website and from the images of the floor plans themselves. We detect which amenities and attributes are present for each individual unit. If a unit has a balcony or patio, is a corner unit or a penthouse, or has been recently renovated, we are going to allow you to filter the data based on this dropdown. This lets you add the filter globally to compare what the rent premiums are really likely to be. The date range filter allows you to view the market based on the date range applied. You have a couple of different options here, so based on what you want to look at, you can go ahead and make a selection. And I do want to highlight the export portion in the upper right hand corner. So the exports, if you export a PDF, all of your filters will be applied. If you export the Excel file, the Excel will contain all the raw data unfiltered, so you can go ahead and filter in whichever ways that you like, but we know that people often like to take things out into Excel, so you can go ahead and do that when you use the Excel export. One last thing I'd like to call out is the support and feedback button in the bottom left-hand corner. This is a place where you can go and chat with us in a live chat, and if you have any questions or feedback for us, we'd greatly appreciate it. We're always looking to improve what we can offer, so we'd be happy to hear from you. We look forward to seeing what you think of the platform, and thanks for joining us today.